Bonsoir à tous et bienvenue sur Vampires Masquerade Swansong. Nous sommes sur PS5, le jeu sort officiellement le 19 mai 2022, sur un peu toutes les consoles, tous les supports. C'est un jeu de rôle narratif qui est tiré du jeu de rôle papier, pour ceux qui connaissent. On va évoluer apparemment dans un Boston contemporain. On va découvrir aujourd'hui, c'est un jeu, attention, dans lequel il y a peut-être peu de fusillade, pas trop de boum boum, mais par contre les combats seront sous forme de dialogue, d'après ce que j'ai compris. Ce qui a l'air plutôt original, plutôt intéressant, on découvre. Les vampires marchent parmi nous. Sans le savoir, nous avons bâti leur cité, combattu dans leur guerre et assouvi leur faim. Depuis des siècles, ces créatures sont organisées en sectes rivales, dont la plus importante est la Camarilla. Au sein de chacun de leurs domaines, les cours de la Camarilla appliquent la mascarade, une conspiration globale visant à cacher aux mortels l'existence des vampires. Briser la mascarade est puni de mort ultime. À Boston, les factions de vampires sont depuis longtemps à couteau tiré. Suite à une période de conflit, Azalee Versen, la nouvelle prince, a scellé un pacte fragile avec un groupe de mages du sang, connu sous le nom de Chantry d'Hartford. En plus d'apporter la stabilité sur le domaine, cette alliance permettra au prince de contrôler le marché du sang. Le trafic de sang et de victimes mortelles qui assouvit les besoins de l'élite vampire. Ce soir, les vampires vont célébrer ce pacte.
I'll just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's happening. No, it's too late. It's too late now. They're coming. Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here. We've got a problem.
Call them back.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Alors comme vous le voyez, c'est un jeu où il y a beaucoup de dialogue, donc forcément je reste un petit peu en retrait, histoire de ne rien gâcher. Chez le prince, 23h.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
Alors, dialogue. Compétences. En dialogue, certaines réponses font appel à vos compétences. Votre niveau de compétence est confronté à celui de votre interlocuteur. Le meilleur des deux remporte l'opposition. Tu vois, c'est ça le combat dans le jeu. C'est particulier. Hein. Vous ne pouvez pas utiliser une compétence si son niveau est à 0. Volonté. Alors on commence avec 12 points. Utiliser une compétence consomme des points de volonté. En cas de victoire de l'opposition, vous gagnez quelques points de volonté à la fin du dialogue. Alors, elle n'a rien à se reprocher. Oui, donc psychologie. Succès.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding, as far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be all right?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Dialogue, discipline. Les vampires possèdent des capacités surnaturelles généralement héritées de leur clan d'origine, les disciplines. Oh, les yeux qu'elle a. Certaines disciplines sont utilisables en dialogue, tout comme les compétences au niveau supérieur remportent l'opposition. Toutes les disciplines ne sont pas accessibles à tous les vampires. Quelques mortels peuvent posséder des pouvoirs, mais la majorité d'entre eux sont sans défense face aux disciplines. La faim. Utilise une discipline, génère de la faim. Ok. La faim possède une valeur que vous ne pouvez pas dépasser, soit la limite d'utilisation des pouvoirs de vampire. Un vampire atteignant les limites de sa faim risque de perdre le contrôle, d'attaquer et de se nourrir du mortel le plus proche. Alors, flatter April, il me semble qu'on n'a pas le choix. Hein. Échec.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Imem. My dear Imem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Elle a pris un bain de boue, comment ça se passe? Ok.
It's gonna be a long night.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Merci, messieurs. Ouais, c'est quand même stylé, hein. Ah, le Cara design, plutôt original. Alors je précise que c'est pas un jeu AAA, on le ressent au niveau de la technique. Il a pas l'air cool, lui.
Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Alors déjà, on a vu plusieurs factions de vampires. Hein. Nous sommes plus nombreux d'ordinaire. Tout le monde aurait dû être à la soirée. Elle parle trop.
What was rule number 2?
Don't talk too much. And never talk about yourself. You don't trust anyone, do you?
Not anyone here. And you'd be wise to do the same. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
Alors, c'est l'un des membres du Primogène. Je ne veux pas lui en parler. C'est un requin de la finance.
He is tortured by a demon. We all have one. The beast that preys upon him is a love of money. If someone held a stake to his heart and cried your money or your unlife, he'd ask you for some time to think it over.
It's his greed, then, that cost him your favor?
Everything about him was disappointment. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM! I won't let her get away with this!
All right. Calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dejan!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
leave us.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
C'est fou comme il n'y a aucune émotion. Alors, dialogue, concentration. La concentration vous permet d'augmenter temporairement d'un ou deux niveaux l'une de vos compétences. Plus vous augmentez votre concentration, plus le coût en volonté augmente. Pour être concentré, une compétence doit posséder un score minimum d'1 point. Les disciplines et connaissances ne peuvent pas être concentrées. Alors, concentration. Stick droit, hein, normalement. Ou alors j'ai rien compris. Voilà. Dialogue égalité. En cas d'égalité des niveaux de compétences ou de discipline, la réussite d'une opposition devient incertaine. Les chances de réussite peuvent être influencées par divers bonus ou malus ainsi que la dépense de points d'expérience. Donc là, pas trop de choix. Pour l'instant, le jeu nous impose les dialogues. Hein. Rhétorique. Concentration adverse plus 1. Aïe, 0%. Échec. Comportement adverse. Concentration. Vos adversaires ont également la possibilité de concentrer leurs propres compétences. Contrairement à vous, la concentration ne leur permet d'augmenter leurs compétences que d'un niveau. Comportement du joueur. Le risque de concentration adverse est représenté par un pourcentage. Plus vous êtes agressif, concentration de compétences, utilisation de discipline, plus le risque de concentration adverse augmente. D'accord.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
Je suppose qu'il faut prendre l'ascenseur.
What about Jara? I haven't
Eh bien,
seen
allez.
her.
On se rend à l'étage.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
Ok, on voit les objets qui sont en lévitation. Est-ce que ce ne serait pas un temps de chargement maquillé un petit peu? Dites-moi. Alors pour info, c'est pas une série, hein. On fait une découverte. Après, ça peut toujours se transformer en série, si vraiment ça me plaît énormément pendant la découverte d'un jeu. Mais en général, voilà, quand je prévois pas de faire un let's play, on s'arrête sur une découverte, sur un petit gameplay, c'est déjà très bien. En tout cas, on est dans un hôpital, là. Hein. On dirait. Ouais, j'ai l'impression que c'est juste un temps de chargement à la noix. J'espère simplement par contre que je vais m'en sortir niveau dialogue. Oula, les yeux.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
But now we'll be together forever.
We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Yes, exactly.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us.
There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Pas mal, pas mal. Ok, donc l'hôpital qu'on a vu, c'était son institut. Hein.
Leisha. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a Code Red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Stop it right there, Bazori. Don't take that tone with me. I choose what lessons to take.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Alors, et même Louis, étoile insoumise, la diva culmine les nuits de Boston, mais fait rentrer la lumière dans un monde de ténèbres et périlleux, et même le sait, et elle s'en moque. Sélection un profil, on a le choix. Enquêteur, profil orienté vers les connaissances et les compétences permettant de s'infiltrer, extorquer ou dérober les infos. Touche à tout, orienté vers une amélioration des attributs et une large sélection de compétences. Un maximum d'interaction au prix d'une maîtrise diminuée. Vétéran, compétences de dialogue et l'attribut physique permet d'employer l'aura du personnage au profit des conversations, ça c'est bien. Profil 100 points prêt à Louis. Ouais, je vais prendre vétéran. Alors, au début d'une scène, les points d'expérience précédemment acquis peuvent être dépensés pour améliorer les capacités du personnage. Ces capacités sont divisées en deux parties, la feuille de perso et la feuille des disciplines. Chaque attribut affecte une liste définie de compétences et disciplines. Les attributs augmentent les chances de victoire en cas d'égalité. Les améliorer diminue également le coût en volonté et de concentration. Ouais, l'utilisation des compétences de connaissance ne coûte aucun point de volonté, leur niveau ne peut pas être amélioré par la concentration. C'est assez compliqué tout ça. Menu et discipline. Ouais, la feuille des disciplines contient les disciplines que le personnage possède. Les points d'expérience investis dans une discipline augmentent son niveau et peuvent offrir des pouvoirs supplémentaires. Les pouvoirs de discipline peuvent être passifs, utilisables en dialogue ou en exploration. Alors, je prends quoi? Je vais prendre discipline du charisme. J'aime bien avoir du charisme. Allez. Ah mais je peux pas du coup. Attends, appliquer. Ah si. Je sais pas si j'en ai pris une.
Hazel. Delsin.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborn.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
We?
Bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
She hasn't done anything. Hazel.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it. But we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
Comment elle marche? Ah, dommage que les sous-titres soient aussi petits, hein. Pareil, une VF, ça aurait été sympa.
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Alors, la chasse, zone sûre. Une zone sûre est un lieu où personne ne vous verra vous nourrir. Ouais, vous pouvez les trouver en explorant les scènes. Une seule proie peut être envoyée dans une même zone sûre. D'accord. Alors, trouver un endroit à l'abri des regards. C'est pas le moment de penser à des trucs pareils. Je peux lui parler? Celui que je veux. Alors. Messieurs, dames, bonjour. D'accord. On peut leur parler vite fait. Je dois choisir donc.
I'll stay here.
Et je choisis comment? À l'abri des regards. D'accord, est-ce qu'on peut courir? Ici, je pense que c'est bien. Bah ouais. Proie. Les proies se révèlent naturellement à votre approche. Pour vous nourrir, il vous faudra d'abord trouver une zone sûre, c'est fait, pour y attirer une proie. Préférez les proies isolées. Si elle est entourée de témoins, envoyez une proie en zone sûre, attire la suspicion sur vous. D'accord, donc plutôt la fille qui est partie à gauche alors. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez? Attends, il n'y avait pas un autre qui est parti de ce côté là? Deuxième zone sûre. Attends, il me semble que ça a fait monter un petit carré bleu là-haut.
Now's not the time to make waves.
Ouais, je verrais bien elle là. Ou alors lui, s'il va directement dans une zone sûre là-bas. Ah, il est pas loin. Ouais, donc je pense que elle c'est le mieux. Hein. Allez.
Do you want us to...
Je te sélectionne.
Come with me. There.
Yes.
Viens avec moi. Miam miam. Aïe aïe aïe. Bon appétit. Le baiser. Les vampires usent de leur pouvoir pour charmer ou soumettre des proies et apaiser leur faim. Lorsque vous vous nourrissez sur une proie, vous avez l'occasion de contrôler la quantité de sang que vous lui prélevez. Maintenir le bouton appuyé augmente la quantité de faim éliminée. Si vous n'appuyez pas sur le bouton ou que vous ne le relâchez pas avant que la barre atteigne son maximum, la proie meurt vidée de son sang. Ah ouais, tuer une proie augmente la suspicion, les humains seront davantage sur leur garde et les vampires questionneront votre respect de la mascarade. Donc maintien R2, ok. Stop. Pas plus. J'étais jusqu'à 6 il me semble. Ah mais c'est rapide hein. Bon j'espère que c'est bon. Est-ce que tu l'as tué? A priori non. Résonance. Certaines proies, leur sang étant chargé d'émotions, possèdent une résonance que votre personnage obtient après s'être nourri. À la fin d'une scène, une résonance confère un bonus d'expérience pour sa discipline correspondante. Si plus d'une résonance est acquise dans la même scène, seule la dernière est conservée. Seconde morsure. Si votre proie survit, vous pourrez vous en nourrir une seconde fois. Cependant, ceci entraînera sa mort et augmentera la suspicion. Ouais, forcément. La pauvre. Non, on va pas recommencer, hein. Allez. Alors, zone sûre, ok. Maintenant, qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
Je sais pas où je dois aller du coup. Ramener.
I know that voice.
Je connais cette voix. Qui es-tu?
Hey, Abby.
Hey, Mem. It's been a while. Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
Alors bien sûr, là je précise que c'est une découverte, donc on découvre forcément, et donc on survole un petit peu le début du jeu. Je ne maîtrise pour l'instant effectivement pas la chose, ça c'est sûr. Alors...
Yes? Can I
oui,
help you?
je peux vous aider. Bah tu peux te pousser par exemple. Attends, je vais leur demander.
What a shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I heard the Prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
Merci Sylvia, c'était délicieux. Alors apparemment à ma droite. Hein. À ma droite, c'est ici.
I know that perfume. Jay.
Auspex. Sens accru. Auspex affine vos 5 sens. Stata révèle de nouvelles interactions, percevoir les odeurs, entendre les conversations à distance, dévoiler le passé et les objets ou encore avoir des prémonitions. Vous pouvez également découvrir des éléments dissimulés par des pouvoirs surnaturels. Tiens, c'est intéressant.
Where did you go, Jay?
Par là, apparemment. Attends. Là-bas. On va suivre la piste. Et le garde est parti comme par magie, hein. Tu remarqueras. Est-ce qu'on peut courir? Parce que quand même là je suis un petit peu lent, non? Non.
Underwood and
rond.
Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning.
Madame, monsieur, bonjour. Apparemment c'est ici, je peux rentrer? La note. Attention de tout, je rappelle que pour tout problème avec les archives, c'est Lazarus et non moi qu'il faut contacter, merci par avance. April. Donc je peux pas rentrer apparemment. Ah, on peut contourner le verrouillage. Trop fort. Par contre ça va coûter des points, hein, t'as vu?
What were you doing in the archives?
Pour voir celui-là. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans ces dossiers? Suivre la trace, lire. Dossier confidentiel. D'une soirée qui date de plusieurs années. D'accord, la page 3 a été arrachée. Il y a des traces d'encre bleue. Et maintenant, là il y a un dossier, mais je pense que ça n'a rien à voir. On peut consulter ça aussi. Document emprunté. Je pense pas que ça m'ait d'une grande utilité. Là, il n'y avait pas autre chose. Suivre la trace. Ok, on est à 6 au niveau de la fin. Maintenant, on a un chemin bleu. Le code reste toujours le même, 9138. Ouais. On part, on ressort. Alors le jeu est pas moche en soi, c'est juste qu'il y avait quand même quelques retards de texture. Hein. On l'avait vu surtout au début. Alors, la note. J'ai besoin de ton aide, rejoins-moi au plus vite dans une alcôve. D'accord.
Abigail must have done it. But why?
Très bien. On peut consulter le dossier, hein. Plus de batterie. C'est bête ça. Ouais. Message. Abby, peux-tu confirmer qu'on ne risque rien à venir chez Iverson? J'attends ta réponse. Abigail est questionné là sur journée, d'accord. Message. Où es-tu? Je cherche partout. Code rouge. Ok. Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'on peut courir avec Ron. Attends, par contre, l'autre piste, hein, ça mène ici.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst...
Destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
Oh, apparemment j'ai bien fait. Affaires courantes, ok, on a les dates, rendez-vous, etc. Je sais pas si ça peut être intéressant pour l'enquête, là, pour le coup. Underwood.
Calm down.
Écoutez attentivement.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
It's all right. What did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, as you like, Miss Abigail Naomi. And I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
Ouais. Est-ce que ça a apporté quelque chose? C'est fermé, je peux pas rentrer. Ah bah voilà, le code reste toujours le même, 9138. Nickel. Donc là voilà. On a l'info, fallait mieux analyser la pièce. 91 38. Je valide. Et donc qu'est-ce que j'obtiens? Carte de visite du club. Ah, c'est juste pour regagner des points bleus, quoi. D'accord. Attends, si je vais là-bas, je peux? J'explore un peu, hein. Je me permets.
Oh, great. My shadow.
So, what exactly did Hazel want with you?
I'm sorry, but this is between Hazel and me.
I can't believe it. Don't you see what she's doing?
Yeah, she's asking for a little discretion, so what?
We haven't heard from anyone at the party all night. Many of our own didn't make it home. And she's still reigning through division. She's doling out information strategically. It's the worst possible thing to do in a crisis. And we needn't even mention how she treats the Primogen. She straight out refuses to see us.
She's isolating herself. It's a bad sign. Hazel's gone completely paranoid. She asked me a ton of questions.
You understand why I'm worried?
I don't need this right now. I've gotta go. I've got stuff to do.
Be careful.
Je vois pas trop ce que ça m'a apporté en l'occurrence. De venir ici, mais enfin. Je reviens ici. J'ai pas parlé encore à celui-là, tiens.
We haven't seen you here in ages. Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
Ah, le problème, c'est que j'ai pas assez de bleu encore. C'est chiant.
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so, the pleasure was mine, Mem. Say hello to your sire for me.
Pas très sympathique. Ah mais d'accord, c'est elle que je devais aller voir. Je suis bête.
I told you I was looking for Jay earlier. And? I found the note she left you. I wonder what April would say if I showed it to her.
You went through my stuff?
Is that all you're worried about?
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jar's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, all right? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her.
Je te jure que je l'avais carrément oublié, elle. Eh, c'est fou, hein. C'est à l'étage du Primogène, d'accord. Donc là, faut que je monte. Je finirai bien par trouver. Alors, il y avait un ascenseur, effectivement, dans la pièce de April. On va voir si c'est par là qu'il faut passer. C'est une bonne question. La réponse est non. Donc, c'est forcément les escaliers que j'avais pris tout à l'heure. Il n'y a pas 56 solus. Ah, il y a une porte par là, peut-être aussi. Tiens, Jara, c'est par ici. Il y a le panneau. Ok. Je suis trop curieux. Jara. Non-retour. Action de non-retour. Les choix signalés par vous engagent dans des voies sans retour. Avant de sélectionner une telle option, à vous d'en avoir fini avec la zone que vous explorez. on est ok.
No fucking way. Shit.
So this
What?
is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Drury's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be all right. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, Mem. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Alors, elle devrait s'enfuir, la ramener au prince. Aïe aïe aïe. Ah, j'ai envie de tenter.
Listen, honestly, you'd better get out of here.
What? What are you talking about?
Aïe aïe aïe. Confrontation. Pendant une confrontation, vous devez lutter pour convaincre votre interlocuteur. L'issue d'une confrontation impacte la suite de l'histoire. Étape. Une confrontation est définie par un nombre d'étapes. Ce nombre varie en fonction de l'objectif de la confrontation. Chaque étape se solde par une réussite ou une erreur. Chaque confrontation a un maximum d'erreurs autorisées. Si vous dépassez ce maximum, la confrontation est perdue.
I can't just run away. Do you know something I don't?
On a 3 erreurs autorisées. Moi, ce qui me dérange, c'est que j'ai plus que 2 carrés bleus. Du coup, c'est chaud, quoi. Lui faire croire que j'ai des preuves contre elle, la cour veut mettre la pression à Hazel.
Hazel feels threatened. And rightfully so. If her court senses she's weak, they'll press the advantage. Do you know how that will end?
It's just another day at the races, Mem. Hazel doesn't shout it from the rooftops, but I can assure you, she's knee-deep in it every day. Still, she calls the shots. She can take the pressure.
Jay, you should listen to me.
I know the court better than you do.
Let's say Hazel doesn't want to hurt you. Others could change her mind.
Who would? Honestly, who would stand to gain something from my death?
Ah, le problème, c'est que j'ai pas assez de points, tu vois. Donc, franchement, qui aurait intérêt à ma mort On va dire April.
I don't trust April.
What makes you think she'd want to hurt me? She's my boss.
Precisely. Because she's your boss. You're the reason the prince is now unhappy with her. Do you think she's gonna back you up when she's alone with Hazel?
No, you're right.
Ah, voilà. Étape gagnée. Pour remporter une confrontation, vous devez atteindre la dernière étape et la réussir. En cas d'erreur lors de la dernière étape, celle-ci se répète jusqu'au succès ou à l'échec de la confrontation. D'accord, j'ai une pression.
What a bitch. If I run, people will think I'm guilty and that I want to leave the Camarilla. But you can't leave the Camarilla.
Yes, we can. I know people who can help you. Anarchs. Don't underestimate them. They've held out against the Cam for a long time now.
Do you realize what it would mean to really run away?
I just know what's gonna happen to you if you stay here.
But if I leave, they'll call for a blood hunt.
Ah là pareil, hein, j'ai que 2 choix sur les 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quoi. Mais si je pars, c'est la chasse au sang assurée. L'aideron... Mais elle veut sa tête, la chasse au sang. Dommage, ouais, je pense que quoi que je réponde, ça va pas être bon. C'est toujours mieux que la destruction. C'est pas une réponse, hein. Donc on va essayer celle-là.
You have to believe me about the Anarchs. I know their leader, Saul. I've seen her help people in situations like yours. It's your only chance.
I could stay.
And be destroyed? Listen to me. Saul can help you. You can do this.
How do I go about this? Where do I go?
I'll go back to see the prince. That'll buy you some time. Don't waste a second. Don't go back to your office. You have to disappear right now.
But what about you? What are you going to say? You're risking everything for me.
Don't worry. Hazel has nothing on me. You're going to the Anarchs. I'm going to contact Saul. She'll come and get you at the club in Roxbury.
Is it just me, or is this not the first time you've done this?
I don't think we've got time for that.
You're right. We're doing this.
Du coup, j'ai pas suivi l'objectif qu'on m'avait fixé. Ah, je suis comme ça, je suis un rebelle, moi. Bon, je suis content, on a vu la première confrontation. Leisha, augure instable. De l'insanité naît parfois la clairvoyance. D'accord, donc à chaque fois, on va choisir le profil. Je vais prendre connaissance, compétences de s'infiltrer, extorquer, je vais prendre ça. Enquêteur. Alors, expérience disponible. Là, pareil, 0 points d'expérience disponible, pour l'instant. Et là, on change de perso. On en contrôle plusieurs, donc, dans le jeu à la fois.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
It's all very hazy in my mind.
Come on, we're friends. You must tell me everything.
Alors, là par contre, j'ai le choix, non? 1 sur 5, ne pas se défendre.
Yes, I know, but I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
You don't trust them?
You can never be too careful. You and Delsin are the only 2 people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
Restez concentré, cédez à une prémonition.
That was intense. I have to be careful. Shit, they're gone.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
Let's see if Hazel was right. Did Jara leave anything behind?
En tout cas voilà, on s'arrête là pour cette découverte sur Vampire The Masquerade Swansong. J'espère que ça vous aura plu. N'hésitez pas à mettre un petit commentaire pour me dire ce que vous en pensez. Alors je sais que c'est un univers assez particulier, ultra sombre. C'est vrai que moi personnellement c'est pas ce que je préfère, mais le jeu a son charme, franchement ça peut plaire. Les combats qui sont portés sur les dialogues, ça par contre faut aimer les jeux qui sont pas trop portés sur l'action non-stop. On est sur quelque chose de vraiment très posé, très calme. Donc à vous de voir si ça peut vous convenir. Ou alors jouer à Far Cry. Voilà. Merci à tous, n'hésitez pas à laisser un pouce bleu si ça vous a plu, pensez à vous abonner pour ne pas louper les prochaines aventures sur la chaîne, les prochaines découvertes. À très vite. Ciao ciao.